Hello guys, welcome to the for loop video on my series. We'll be taking for loops in Python, one of the easiest syntaxes you can learn, the basics of Python programming, and then it can get as easy as it looks, and it can get more complex than it looks. So that's what the for loop, or that's how the for loop can be. We'll be taking the for loop, and then what is for loop used for? We use for loop to iterate over a sequence. We use it to iterate over a sequence or a list of values. It could be a list, could be a set, it could be a dictionary, it could be a tuple, any of them. So we use it to iterate over the sequence. It could be numbers, letters, strings, names, values, anything. So it's just used for iteration. As you can see in this diagram, let's say there's a sequence of numbers, and then it will ask when the number is 1 the last term? If true, it will exit the loop. But since we listed 5 numbers, 1 to 5, 1 is not the last term, so it gives false and then continues on the loop. Then it goes to 2. Is 2 the last term? No. If true, it will exit the loop. But then 2 is not the last term, is 5. So up to 3, 4, and then when it gets to 5, it poses true and then it exits the loop. So this may seem complicating or sound complicated until I show you. Let us go to the code. So the syntax for loop is the for. Say for. So first we make a list of numbers. So list of numbers. Let's make a list of numbers 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then say let's loop through the numbers for number. So we can name the value any name. You can say number, you can name it num, you can use letters, I, anything. The major thing is this variable here. In this variable, list of numbers, so we can use just this variable. You can name it jelly, you can name it anything. So let's print the number. So it will keep printing 1, 2, 3 until it gets to 5, and then it exits the loop. Can you see? So I told you can name this value anything. You can name it num, anything, to still post the same result. So that's how it is. So going on, you can make operations in the for loop. Let's say we want to add the numbers to themselves. Let's say for number, so I'll use another name, but as long as it's the same variable, it will give us the same result. For number in numbers, can you see? Let's print the sum of the number with itself. So print the sum of the number with itself. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So with that, I think you have gotten the hang of it. And now we say you can make a list of you can make sequences. Could be sets, could be lists, could be tuples, and then dictionary. From list, tuples, and all that, they're the same, but dictionary has a different syntax. Why? Because a dictionary consists of items, and inside the items we have the key and the values. So we have to be specific in which of them we want to list. Do you get me? So now in a dictionary, let's name the dictionary my dictionary. My dictionary should contain my name and my name should be, no, this is syntax for dictionary, and that's the listing, like you said. So my name should be Fortune. My age, I'm just gonna put 12 there. Age, I love that age, 12, very demure. And then we make a list. My favorite foods. Let me make a list of my favorite food. Man, I love Nigerian foods because I'm a Nigerian. And then we go for egusi, and ogbono, and let's see, ewedu. do I keep typing? So this is my dictionary, produce my info. And now let's say let's call it info. For info in so we look at the items in the dictionary. Let's say my dictionary dot items. Dot items. So it lists the want to list the element. We know we have to be specific. You cannot just say my dictionary or else it pros a wrong result. So we say print my information info. And you see name, fortune, this, that. So let's just print the keys. Just name, age, and favorite food. Let's say just print the keys. Just the keys, name, age. So WS. And you just name age. Now let's print the values. And you see this prints fortune. Now you can use this in many areas. Let's say we want to create a list of my name and fortune that is not in this rubbish order. Let's say we can call both the key and the value together. So we can name it anything, but I'll just give it the naming of key. I told you can name the value anything. So let's call it the key and value in this dictionary. Do you understand me? In the dictionary, so we say key, comma, we give space. Let's give it some toppings. So this my name, and then the value. Okay, you can say name, fortune, age 12, favorite with this. So you can use it in many areas in providing information. That's how easy it can look, and that's how complex as well it can look. So the for loop can be easy, and as well it can be very, very, very complex. And now let's go to nested loops, nested for loops. So what is a nested for loop used for? We use a nested for loop to make a loop within a loop. Do you get? That may sound complicating, as I told you, but it's actually easy. Now let's say we want to make a list of Nigerian foods, soup and swallow. That's how we eat it, soup and swallow. We say soups. So we will iterate over this soup. Then when you iterate a particular value or an item in the list, it goes to the next list, iterates it, chooses them, and then comes back to the first list. That's how it does. So this should be sounding hard, but let's just get back to it. So I'm saying soups, say egusi, say ogbonna, say maybe do. Say okra. Okay, and then we create our swallows. Swallows can be, call it apple. Okay, fufu. Few. Seba. Say salmon. You can say amala. And now these are our soups and swallows. So we're having two lists. So it iterates over the first list, come back to the second list, iterate over it, and then go back to the first list. So let's say for soup, I told you can name the value anything for soup in just the variable that is the most important in soups. And then for swallows, let's print our soups with our swallows. So that's how it sounds. So we say soup soup, and then we go say with say soups with swallow. And you see you're having egusi with fufu, egusi with eba, egusi with semo. See the egusi loops through the swallows, come back to the soup. The soups loops through the swallows, come back to the soup, loop through it, comes back, loops through it, comes back, loops through it. So in total you're looping through the soup, but in the bigger platform you're looping through the soups, but in the smaller platform, in each loop, in each value in the list of soups, you are now looping the swallows. Then you see egusi with fufu, egusi with eba, egusi with semo, egusi with amala comes back to the soup, ogbono with this, ogbono with this, ogbono with this, comes back already with this. So that's how easy it is, and that's how easy it sounds. So that should be the end of the class. See you next time. We'll see you in our next episode of our Python tutorial series. So stay blessed, stay well. Peace.